Vegan. The smart one gets smarter. The healthy one gets healthier.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nossos programas oferecem vários idiomas. Acesse suprememastertv.com/schedule.
During fall, you may hear a peculiar small honk that seems to come right from a tree. It's actually from a barking red squirrel. Please watch on to find out more.
Bună means hello. This is how we greet you in Romanian. Angelic viewers, I'm Mellow, the vegan chamois from the Buceci Mountains in stunning Romania. The residents of Romania wish for you to enjoy autumn to the fullest, as nature charms us with all her beauty one last time before the cold of winter arrives. Welcome to our show, 4 Seasons, Part 3 of 4 Mellow Sounds of Autumn. If you happen to hear a bleating sound similar to the call of a goat from afar, it would mean that one of us seeks the privilege of showing you around our mountain home. We agile chamois are skillful mountain climbers and fast runners. We can sprint at up to 50 kilometers per hour and leap up to 2 meters high. We feel right at home on a tall, snowy peak, and have I got some tall tales to share with you here on Supreme Master Television. Autumn is one of the most striking seasons of the year up here in the mountains. You will be in awe at the splendid palette of colors nature uses. Vibrant tones of red, yellow, brown and orange. As we gaze at the beautiful trees and limpid skies, our feet rejoice in the rustling of the leaves covering the ground, after graciously circling around us, as to say a last farewell. Indeed, the melancholic mood of this world in transition has influenced many a poet and songwriter. As the English novelist and poet Emily Bronte writes, "Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree." Yes, autumn is a season of abundant blessings. Besides such scenic beauty full of gorgeous color, it's also a time of ripeness, abundance and plenitude. English romantic poet John Keats, in his verse To Autumn, describes these magical months as the season of mists and mellow fruitfulness. In this season of fruitfulness, we of the animal kingdom are quite busy. As dwellers of the Carpathian Mountains, in fall our schedules get quite filled, as you would say in the cities. To prepare for the coming cold months of winter, my animal friends are actively gathering fruits and vegetables, grains and nuts. Take the alpine marmots, for example, our nearby neighbors, who travel back and forth stockpiling reserves of nuts prior to their winter hibernation. All the while, their bird-like sounds seem to hover over our grassy hillsides. These marmots are sociable folks with thick fur coats and cute little faces. They are outstanding engineers who live in colonies and dig burrows in tough rocky ground with multiple entrances. Their extensive tunnel systems allow them to hibernate up to 6 or 7 meters beneath the snow. Meet also the red squirrels, whose coat colors range from vivid ginger to dark brown. The squirrels are quite a musical tribe, and they emit a variety of sounds from chirping, purring, squealing, and even barking. During fall, you may hear a peculiar small honk that seems to come right from a tree. It's actually from a barking red squirrel. They get quite vocal during the autumn months when stockpiling food. Neighbors, beware, as the barking red squirrels are sure to protect their pantry reserves. We, the chamois, prefer to nibble on leaves rather than nuts, so we are always on good terms with them. Hee hee. However, those cuties often forget the nuts and seeds they buried in the soil. These nuts and seeds will sprout and become new trees or plants. They help with the dispersal of seeds and thereby contribute to the health of the ecosystem. Let us take a minute to listen to nature's notes weaving such harmonies between us three, the animal, the natural, and the human realms. Insightful viewers, please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. We'll be right back after these messages.
You can help stop the suffering. Anything you have that is made from animal skins can be made without. Joaquin Phoenix, vegan.
Welcome back, vibrant viewers, as we continue with our show 4 Seasons, Part 3 of 4, Mellow Sounds of Autumn, with me, Mellow, the chamois, here on Supreme Master Television. Walking inside the autumn kaleidoscope, I feel refreshed, with a cool breeze blowing on my face while enjoying the sun shining through the golden leaves and blue sky. Occasionally, I spot Romanian brown bears making rustling sounds as they busily gather dry leaves and grasses. Throughout winter, the bears will stay in their burrows protected by a slope or heavy rocks. With their healthy diet of vegetables, berries, nuts, plums, grasses and roots, these gentle giants can reach a towering height of 2 meters and weigh a whopping 100 to 350 kilograms. Their brown fur coats shining under the sun's rays, blending perfectly with the brilliant hues of autumn. On the thick, grassy plains, male black grouses are rehearsing their mating dance and their assortment of bubbling, sneezing, hissing, chewy sounds in the hope of attracting the attention of their female friends. These black grouses, with their distinctive red wattle over the eyes and their shiny black feathers, white wing bars and characteristic lyre-shaped tails, put on quite a show in the fall, as if they are bound for Broadway. Another sight of fall is the majestic and disciplined geese, who graze the skies in large formations as they head south for the warmer weather. Their honking calls echo over the land as they migrate impressive distances to reach the same destination every year, with transit stops at the same resting spots along the way. So, if a flock looks familiar to you, chances are that they are the same geese as before, along with some new family members. Here in Romania, the Danube Delta has been touted as the Amazon of Europe, where thousands of birds congregate from northern regions. Red-breasted geese arrive here from Russia, a journey that can span over 4,000 kilometers. Unlike the V formation of Canadian geese, red-breasted geese travel in large wavering lines. With distinct high-pitched melodic calls, these attractive waterfowls add splendid sounds and colors to the grasslands in autumn. In flocks that may exceed 50,000 birds, the common starling, also known as the European starling, join in, adding their distinctive black feathers with speckled white dots to the scene. The starling's call ranges from deep rumbles to high-pitched flowing notes that seem to mimic various other bird species. To see and hear the shape-shifting, cloud-like formations of the multitudes of flying starlings is to experience one of Mother Nature's true wonders. Ah, bedazzling autumn and its magnificent offerings, the charm of the rolling seasons, the delicate balance that we all play a part in. They all generate such treasures here on resplendent planet Earth. Let us value the richness that abounds from one season to the next. With autumn, nature initiates and prepares itself for rest, recuperation, and renewal. It invites all of us co-inhabitants of Earth to do the same, to reflect, contemplate, and prepare for the season ahead. Let us share a moment of musical meditation by closing our eyes, but opening our hearts and ears to the music of creation. Amiable viewers, thank you for joining me, Mellow, the Romanian chamois, for our tour of the heavenly Carpathian Mountains. Please don't forget to tune in again this coming winter for 4 Seasons, Part 4. Uplifting viewers, we have been honored to have you with us for our show. Up next is The True Jihad, Part 1 of 14 on Between Master and Disciples. May you experience nature's infinite benevolence and offer in turn the beautiful, caring, and attentive qualities that bloom in you and all that you do.
Vegan, 'cause our children have to learn from shining examples. Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AW.